perspective, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead, trust them. But I trust my own perspective, and my perspective, man, is that we're not shooting through space at millions of miles an hour, man. From my perspective, for sure. And we're not flying airplanes over a spinning globe. I'm pretty sure that's not happening. We're gonna get to the top of this mountain here, and it's gonna take all of us to do it. But we're gonna do it, man. And I appreciate you guys letting me hang out with you guys while we go through this process of elimination, man. That's what I call it at this point. Let's eliminate what the fuck is ridiculous, all right? Let's just eliminate the ridiculousness of the globe.
Curvature.
Can we eliminate
that?
Which one?
Curvature. We don't.
Curvature. Yes, let's start with that, man. Curvature has not been detected as of 2025. Very strange phenomenon. Very strange.
It's strange that people still believe they can have some kind of spherical object without curvature.
Well, that's the weirdest thing of all, my friend.
That's mental issues. That is mental issue level. You know that.
Yeah, it's more of a psychosis, in my opinion.
Didn't you hear, Matrix? We're the ones with the sociological disorder. Or psychological disorder or whatever fuck it was.
Yeah, that's
we just
it,
went
bro.
through that.
Who said that?
We're the ones. No.
Well, all of them, but yeah. Anyone in particular say that?
Yeah, Ree came in with some bullshit.
Great pullback, T-Dub. Yeah, that was a good. That was a good one, man. I'm smiling over here. I'm like, oh yeah, you brought that back.
Mathematical flex tard.
You don't think reality's an illusion? Oh, you must have some sort of fucking mental problem.
I'm sorry, man. I'm laughing too hard, man, to take that seriously. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
This is the same numpty that said bivectors are triangles.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bivectors. You know, a vector, a straight line.
Yeah, triangle
with direction. So a bivector is two straight lines that have a starting point. So that is a triangle, according to retard. I mean, reify. I mean, re.
It's not even something like that. It's just a mathematical function. It's not even anything in reality. It's just a way to describe, a wedge between two things or whatever. Like, it's just stupid.
Are you talking about the convergent point of two straight lines?
Yes, but they actually, the starting point is the convergent, and they move away from there.
Yeah, but two straight lines are two straight lines. We all know it, like a railroad track and whatever. But it does converge because of perspective. Is he saying that?
No. Draw yourself on a piece of paper, two straight lines, both of them starting from a singular point. So draw a line where the first one starts, start again and draw another line. And then put a little arrow at the ends of those lines to show that they are a continuous, and that is a bivector. And then that is a triangle according to retard. Yeah, exactly. I knew you were going to do that.
Dude, that's crazy, bro.
I'm just waiting for the flick as he relights.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick. This aggression will not stand, bro. Come on, man. Anyway, levity. You never seen The Big Lebowski? Never seen it.
No.
Yeah, you have. What?
Nah.
Oh, get out of here, man! Come on.
I'm too young, bro.
Dude, how old are you?
Man.
What?
31.
You got to go check out The Big Lebowski, man. Trust me.
Okay.
Then you.
What were you saying though? This aggression. What aggression?
This aggression. I'm just being. That's from the movie.
Oh.
It's a bit of a joke, kind of like a levity.
Well, I called out because I called out QE and Matrix laughs.
Exactly.
We'll call it.
Let's call it, man. Let's call this shit out. Let's do it.
Call it out. It's probably not the right way of putting it. Nah, but you guys' laughs make me laugh, man. I don't know what it is. There's a tone. I love it. Keep doing it.
Tone, bro.
Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Hey, you guys too, man. Keep up the good work, man. It's been a fun, interesting, educational journey, in my opinion. It's you smile about it every day, man. Every day I smile that NASA thinks that they can go to like some distant star or some planet or like, really? Okay. Wait a minute. I think even Neil deGrasse Tyson said, hey, man, if we can go to other planets and make them planets, why can't we fix this planet first, man? What the fuck's wrong with you Mongos, bro? Come on. Let's, if we can go out there and fix a bunch of crap and make it, why can't we just fix this one? We're right here with the trees and oaks and pines and all the oceans and all this cool stuff that we all love. Why can't we fix this place, man? If we can go there and fix some other place, what the hell's wrong with you people, man? What the fuck is wrong, man? What happened? Come on. Nah. Getting into flat Earth, man, I knew I could make some kind of difference in somebody's life. I don't know whose, but like, hey, man, let's do this. Let's check out this Earth thing, man. Let's do it. Come on, Matrix. He's upside down antipodal to me, right? Matrix.
That's according to Baltard.
Well, according to the Baltard, yes.
I don't like that idea. I don't like being upside down.
I'm right way. I don't blame you, man, because I'm upside down from you, and you're upside down from me, and it's complicated, man. It's
complicated.
We have to come to some kind of an agreement here. Are you upside down from me, or am I upside down from you? I mean, this is they call it a stalemate.
Stalemate? What if there is zero curvature between us and we're both actually the same way up? I know it's confusing.
That's retarded. That's retarded. It's
probably going to hurt your head, but
it's retarded.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Who would ever think that? Well, up is up and down is down? That's ridiculous.
Up is
Come
up.
on, Dave.
Down is down. Wow.
That doesn't make sense.
That's a whole new concept. I'm going to get a bit of paper. I'm going to write that down. Up is up, down is down. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we have no antipodal party people.
Antipodal party?
Upside down, antipodal out of ponders?
There you go. Antipodal out of party people.
So for Dave, man, you just got here, but I was bringing up the number one reason there's no curvature on Earth is that planes fly from the North Pole to the equator, and they don't account for any
tangential gradients
at all. That's it. Yeah. I mean, that is the number one absolute proof, without a doubt, that the Earth is stationary and flat, man.
That's what I think.
There is no better argument, in my opinion, that could dispute this phenomenon that we could all agree upon. Even airline pilots will agree upon this. Even airline pilots.
They don't account for that tangential gradient. They have to move.
They don't account for it. Period. Right?
The air can't do it.
The air can't do it. There's no instrument on the plane that can do it. They didn't do it back in the 50s. They didn't do it in the 80s. They didn't do it now. They're just
every time a plane lands safe. Every time a plane lands safely, it proves
every time a plane lands safely. And my dad was a fighter pilot in World War II. But anyway, he did not account for
eastward tangential velocity gradient. Yep.
Yeah, none of that was in his training, man. None of it. Not a single day.
So you're telling me when he was flying along and all of a sudden they said, bro, you've got to land, or perhaps he may have been low on fuel, he didn't have to account for 1,038 mile an hour rotation at the equator?
None.
None would be moving that fast. The plane would have to be moving eastward in perfect sync for it to be able to land as if it's stationary.
Exactly. Think about that. The plane would have to be traveling perfectly east in order to land safely on. Well,
even if it means it's going backwards as it's flying towards the west and landing on a landing strip aimed in that direction, it'd have to go backwards that fast. Yeah.
He would have to be flying backwards if he's going west.
Yep. I could tell you were about to say that. I could feel
it. This is what Maverick.
It's the absurdity of it. It's like that's the absurdity of it. That you have to believe the air is carrying him backwards at 1,000 miles an hour as he's going forward at like 100 miles an hour to come to a stop.
It's absolutely incredible.
Ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
It's ludicrous, man. It's
when you
fucking
bring
ludicrous,
that up with people,
man.
And you say, how does a helicopter stay in the same spot for hours on end? Conservation of momentum. Okay, then, let's fuck this puppy. Let's get 4 helicopters. They all take off. One goes north, one goes south, one goes east, one goes west. Who gets to keep the momentum?
Who gets to keep the momentum? I like that, bro. That's a good one.
Even if they did,
I like it.
They'd have to add the momentum. That's the thing. That's how I always start them off, is saying, okay, so if you jump up, then it's because you were on the ground. You had to conserve momentum from being on the ground. Well, if you go to any other spot that's not that exact tangential velocity, where's the difference come from? It's not coming from the ground anymore. You're just going to add it on, just like mathematically in your head, to say it's okay. You could do that. But doesn't have anything to do with reality.
This is where it ends, Dave. This is where it ends, bro. Yep. In my opinion, this is
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I've been arguing only this for like the past 3-4 years.
Yep. It took me like a year and a half before I like, I see what you're saying. Dude, I'm like your bro, man. I'm like, how did I fucking miss this one, man? I don't know.
You've been hearing me argue it for hours and hours.
I know, but even me, bro, like a seasoned veteran fucking guy that like looks in every truth. Even I didn't dismiss it. I did not dismiss it from you. I just
didn't totally get it.
Understand it all.
It's amazing how many people still, even flat earthers, don't totally. Even flat earthers still argue.
Dude, I've seen like 100 flat earthers go, "Well, you're just crazy, Dave. You're just crazy."
Yeah, it was like 5 hours that one day.
Yeah,
I had Gio and Jeremy and everybody coming at me saying I was
everybody
possibly wrong.
Yes, and they all like. We're just making up a bunch of crazy shit.
Like Jello atmosphere. Yeah. Okay, it's Jello.
Air. It's the air atmosphere. it's the gravity. It's the
engines. The engines did it.
I get the fuck out of here. The problem is that every pilot I've ever talked to, man, and I've talked to a lot of them. And it was like, no, we just treat it as flat and stationary, bro. That's it. We're good.
It just works that way.
It really works that way, man. 100%.
It's just too easy. It's too obvious once you see it. And you're like, wait a minute. How did this fucking ball Earth get along so well for so long? If that was true.
Yep.
If planes can't land, how did this argument last this long?
Planes aren't very old, bro.
100 years. Oh, well,
that's true.
120 years.
They're only 125 years old.
That's true.
No, 125. It may have been something like the 1880s, some weird shit in France going on, but
yeah.
But still,
yeah.
This was not my argument. This is something that people brought up in 2015, or I heard it from what's his Mullins.
Brian Mullins, baby. Brian Mullins, bro. Yep. Same
poor
argument.
Dude, man. He got his whole life turned upside down. I felt so bad for that guy. Like he got calls to his job to get fired and shit. He got a rough deal.
He didn't get fired. I did check up on that. Actually, he made a video that said something about that the claims weren't true. Even I don't know what he found a girl, and he decided to go. He decided to go happily ever after with the girl and not worry about this anymore. He knew what it was. He figured it out. Already. He did. He made his contribution. He was ready to sign off. He didn't want to be harassed any longer.
I mean, he was spot on about gas prices. That when he was talking about what was that one thing he said something that was really potent. I have to go back and watch his videos. It's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
Well, he had a lot of interesting takes on the physics of atmosphere to rotation to curvature. The guy covered a lot of what Earth has claimed to be.
Oh yeah.
And he did a great job of explaining it to me, man, which I'm a total retard, but he explained it to me in a way that I could understand it and say, hey man, let's look at this, man. How do they explain this, bro? How do they explain that, bro? And he was really good at that, in my opinion, that he explained it to the average Joe.
It's such a mathematical way, though. I think it was probably over a lot of people's heads. Like he was drawing equations out and stuff,
Yeah, but the average guy that went through high
that's
school.
Just when you pause the screen and you pause the screen, and if you don't know the equation, just type the equation in on Google and.
Yeah, I'm just saying that for the average person, maybe it you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't putting it in sense language like we do here. We're just talking about how ridiculous it is. I mean, he's there with a lot of the equations and stuff, but
he wasn't just getting whimsical with it.
Yeah, he was dangerous. He was dangerous for the people that think mathematically because they were seeing the equations.
Yes,
didn't work out.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, Dave. Exactly, bro.
He never hit on the second law of thermodynamics though, because I remember he was that's what it was. Yes. He was talking about satellites in the thermosphere, and he goes, "Well, the thermosphere is hot, but at the same time it's cold because there's not that many gas particles bouncing around and molecules and this and that."
Yes. Yeah.
You add more matter, you add more heat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said you add more matter, you add more heat. But he never did quite. Wait a second. This violates the second law of thermodynamics. There's no entropy taking place right here. There's a bunch of gas molecules just a little bit below my feet.
Yep. Yeah.
He was good though. He was smart.
Hey, yeah, he was definitely looking into how this place works, man. And he got shut down, man. He got shut. Other people got shut down, man. Many people got shut down.
They just, people like Jazla 111 or Jazla, 111. he just never got like the attention he should have gotten maybe at the time or something. A lot of people weren't networked. There's people that are networked that have like promotion. Their videos are being propped up in the algorithms more so than the people that are just independent. Seems like a lot of people went by the wayside because of that.
Dave, what about ODD? What do you guys think of ODD, man?
So great videos.
Oh my God!
Yeah, a lot of effective videos. He used dramatic music and stuff, though, and it kind of sensationalized it. I guess you could criticize him for that.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, he did some great stuff. I used to recommend his trilogy all the time. Just breaking it down. He did the Flat Earth in 5 minutes one. That was pretty good. If you want to give someone a 5-minute video. Some crazy drama, though. Some crazy dramas happened over the years. Now we got all this drama.
Hey, Dave, man, we've been through the drama, bro.
Oh man,
and we've been through it together.
Uh-huh.
And it's hey, man, oh my God, some people think that Jaron and Witsit and all these Mongos are like the absolute. Who's gonna figure it out? I went to Antarctica. I saw the sun. Oh my God, the sun's above. Yeah.
So now we got one guy that went back to the ball, another guy that's saying that they used a simulator to fake the sun, and they were so well that they wouldn't even know it was the sun or not.
Dude, welcome to the weird world, man. I call it the weird world at this point because it's a weird world, man. We live in, and the things that are presented to us every day, from Trump to fucking, King George.
Try to explain flat Earth to a normie now. Try to explain the Antarctica thing to a normie now.
Oh, good luck.
So these guys, they went down there. They called it final experiment.
Oh my God!
It was called that because they didn't know if it was 24-hour sun because there was fake videos put out. But then people didn't really know if it was true or not. And then they made it all seem like it has to be, ball if it's 24-hour sun. But that's not true. But then what happened was they came back. then they started saying that it was a simulated sun, and they wouldn't even know it. And then the other guy went back to the ball, but he's just fucking saying it for the money or something. And the other guy, he's just been put on the grill about vaping. Now, let me tell you about the vaping. They'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? This actually happened in reality? Most normies have no idea that even happened, or the significance of it, or the trivialness of it, or any of that. They don't even know it's a thing, that there would be something called the final experiment dedicated towards, like, that's just out of their realm of perception, that would even be a thing. Much less
Antarctica is the harshest environment on Earth. It's the most harsh environment anywhere you can go. And these clowns went down there, and the sun was beautiful, sunny. They walk around in t-shirts, and they got their cameras out, and they're having a good time down there. It seems like they just had like a day at the beach. Like, hey guys, we're down here. It's really good fun. The sun's out. We're throwing beach balls around, and we've got the cameras out.
Beach balls.
I'm just wearing a t-shirt. I'm just running around with a t-shirt. It's all good. Yeah.
Wow, that's the thing.
Hey,
so many people don't know what to think.
Do we have any data from a flat earther that went?
Yeah, the P900 that Witsit had got broken by Jaron tipping it over, I guess.
No, he broke it just by breaking it, thinking that was his. He tried to pull it out and he broke it.
Yep.
So, do we have any data from a flat earther that went over there?
No, we
is there
don't.
Any flat earther that went?
Well, it was supposed to be Witsit, Jaron, and that one chick.
Well, they're true earthers, aren't they?
Well, I think that they're probably just assuming that people weren't going to question it, and that whatever that Dave McKeegan was doing was going to be good enough to just, look, we saw it, we witnessed it. I don't know if they even thought about it as like they're supposed to be documenting it as much as they were supposed to witness it.
Yeah, that was the whole point, right? They were going to go take cameras. They were going to
go witness it. Yeah, but I think that in their minds, they probably think that at the time, they were loaded up with one bag or whatever.
They specifically said that they were going to take cameras, they were going to take data, they were going to take
they did.
measurements and readings and all kinds of shit, and we got nothing from them.
I don't know. I thought Jaron had some, didn't he? Did he not release any?
Hey,
he's a
real quick, man.
I think they might have. Wait, hold on. I think they might have tampered with their own. I think that the baller videos they might have tampered with on purpose to create the doubt about it being a 24-hour sun on purpose. That might have been the psyop. The experiment was on the people.
Yeah,
I give two shits if there is a 24-hour sun. I mean, because the sun and the stars could do the loop-de-loop for all I care.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That doesn't tell you what the ground is, but
exactly.
They said they were going to go do something, and they come back saying, "Yeah, we don't have any of it."
Yeah, the P900 broke, so that's one excuse. That's valid.
I mean,
what else
is it a valid excuse?
Did they get sunspots?
That's kind of weird, man. From the guy that just
footage from.
over.
Yeah, I don't know about Jaron. I just write that off. As far as Witsy goes, I think he was tired. I think that he was just witnessing it all. He was doing live streams. He was there to witness it. And as far as the P900 breaking, and kind of like, okay, well, they're getting it. We're here to see it. We see it's 24-hour sun. They probably should have done more if they knew what was going to come. If they knew what the fallout from this would have been, that would have been a totally different thing, I think, when they were preparing for it.
Yeah, but the whole point is that we're going to do all kinds of measurements, and they were going to take heat. What is it called? That thermals heat. Take the and take
right
UV pictures. So it's.
So what's your thinking on that? Okay, so if they fucked up and they didn't get any of it, but what are you thinking they didn't get any of it because they weren't actually there and there was no 24-hour sun, or are you thinking they did?
No, I know they went.
They were lazy.
I talked to Witsit when he was there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But what I'm saying is like we wanted some pictures of the what are we gonna take with the solar filter.
Yeah.
And we got nothing.
Yep. There was no solar filter.
And then he tried to pass.
We got nothing.
He tried to pass out the video that McDuffie did as his, and then when they called him out on it, he said, "Yeah, that's not mine. It's McDuffie's." I mean, so I thought he said he was gonna take a 24-hour sun that Jerry was gonna take a 24-hour sun with the freaking 3D camera, the 360 camera.
That was the P900, right? Or 360 camera.
No, he didn't say
with the 360. I thought they said they had 360 camera footage. And they just haven't
don't have 360 camera. The only one that has 360 camera footage is McDuffie.
David Keegan. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the other one, he has the one that goes around with the sun, but that's not a 360.
I think it was just Duffy, right?
Yeah, McKeegan, is Duffy. McDuffie.
McDuffie.
Keegan has he has the one that just goes around with the sun. Duffy has the 360 camera. Duffy has the 360 camera. But there was supposed to be a flat Earth's 360 camera, but they don't have it.
I think they were bummed out that when they first got, because when they went there the first night, I think they started filming it right when they got there, right? And they realized it was a 24-hour sun right away. No, then they were like, oh, shit. Now it's a 24-hour sun, and they're bummed out about that. You know?
Went below the mountains.
Yeah, but where's the 360 camera? I mean, they said that was one of the things that they were going to take.
I have no idea.
I mean, all they had to do was put down a 360 camera. I mean, they said they were going to take one.
I thought they said they did.
Yeah, they did. They did. It's Duffy's.
For the globe side, it's good to call them all Mick, like Mick Toon, Mick Duffy, Mick Keegan.
Let's do it.
Let's
just do it.
Mick Dumbasses.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Mick Jaron.
The site, Mick Jaron. The site that they were at, the first one, it didn't have a 24-hour sun. That mountain range to the south of them blocked the sun.
It did?
Yeah, for hours.
Yeah, so they had to go to another spot.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and that's when they got there. That's where Mick Looney Tune lost his ever fucking mind, and so did Mick Keegan. Because Mick Keegan.
What do you mean with the calling Nathan and all that?
Yeah, they were up for over 24 hours. I guess they couldn't sleep. They couldn't rest because it was so bright out. It was so light out.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
So apparently,
why was the moon so far low in the sky tonight? It was weird.
So they got goofy, and that's what they tried to. Well, some of the globalists have said that yelling the guns, calling up, Nathan, who wasn't even part of it at all, said no, thank you,
right,
and calling him up said because basically his mind wasn't functioning correctly, that he was basically in a lucid sort of dream state.
Where are the guns, Nathan? I love that video that what's his name did. You guys seen it? Everyone's seen that, right? Where are the guns, Nathan?
The music video. Yeah.
Where are the guns, Nathan? Oh man, what a fiasco!
I thought.
So, what do you think about the idea that they actually tampered with their own shit, making it look fake on purpose to get people to doubt it more?
Nathan did a really funny analogy with the movie Die Hard, where they had like the bad guys were sitting in an office, and one of the bad guys flips out and starts throwing phones and shit, and then the ex-wife says, "Hey, yeah, John's still alive," because no one can make someone that angry.
I'll have to see that. Is there a clip of that?
Yeah, kind of implying that the way McToon flipped out, like no one could get under someone's skin as well as Nathan, to have someone go all the way to Antarctica.
Just for that. Just for Nathan.
Yeah, just to scream into the ether.
That's funny, right? Yeah, normies they would see that and they'd be like, "What is going on in this video? There's like that music video. Where are the guns, Nathan?" They'd be like, "Where is he now? What is this? What's the context for this? He's screaming at some guy for what reason?" Well, Nathan kind of said flippantly that there would be penguins with guns down there as a joke, and then he took it seriously enough to yell at him later about it when they went down there to prove that it's a ball, even though it doesn't prove it at all. It'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God. So funny how we have to keep this like under our hats, really, because there's no way to explain it to a normie. It just really isn't.
Well, yeah, you show
without the context.
You show them like, hey, is this person rational? Is that a rational mind that you're dealing with? Or is that someone in a peak level triggering emotional meltdown?
Right. And why would that happen if it was actually a ball and it was obvious to everybody? There'd be no reason for someone to have that kind of freak out. The whole trip wouldn't be necessary. If we were on a ball, we would know it. That's the irony, and the irony also is that they'd never be able to land the plane when they got there. So they proved the Earth wasn't moving when they got there, right?